Shemai, hello. Okay, let's keep going.
Say,
Why were those king's servant statues built to collect magla like that in the first place? That's a good question. I'd understand if they were Luis's invention, but if they've been in the royal palace for ages, it seems rather odd.
But...
Since the statues seem to be driving the people into a frenzy, it's clear Luis has done something to them, the no-good pillock.
But
if there's some device hidden within the king's servants, then there may be other secrets within the palace as well. So Luis knows these secrets and the poxy weasels use them for his benefit. Damn, I'm not clever enough by half to wrap my head around all this crap.
right?
Anyway, there's only one king's servant left. Let's destroy it and return the city to normal. Okay, let's keep going.
Let's go.
Okay, final puzzle room, right? Corridor ruins. Past here is...
Something up?
What's wrong, Aether? Don't just stand there. Let's get going. Let us go. The final king's servant lies ahead.
be careful.
More monsters may be lying in wait for an ambush. Make sure you're well prepared. I think I should do exactly that, Stroll. Thank you for the reminder. Maybe I'll just use like a 1-2.
Everything's pretty standard.
This place.
Is this where I was attacked originally?
Is this where His Highness was attacked?
This is where it all began, then.
Now we know Thornton manipulated Brella to attack the prince, then tried to shift the blame to Luis to get him pushed out of his station.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child. And when he regained his grasp on the military, the Sanctifex was taken entirely by surprise.
How little of this I understood before. Yet now all is clear. Alsace left me behind to protect me.
But the prince made it back. He's come this far to do what must be done.
You speak true. Thank you. I failed in my mission that day. But I will not fail a second time.
Fate is a strange thing. What began in these halls will soon end here. But the fight is not against any agent of the curse who remains. Just 2 of its victims.
Not that strange to me. Just means we've moved on. We've already nixed the curse, and this fight ain't just over the past anymore.
Cilio.
Indeed. This battle shall decide the future king. Wasn't expecting anything so profound from you.
You want to take this outside, old fella?
I would love to see a fight between Heisman and Basilio. That would be sick. Oh.
Wait, something's coming.
This uncanny Magla. Is this...
Zorba, you punk bitch. Nice heels.
So you've come, but you will go no further.
Oh, God. He's been in... Yo. I didn't see that
What have
coming.
you done to yourself?
Ah, of course. This is your first time seeing me like this. Witness how I've ascended to even greater heights. Wonderful, is it not? Lord Luis can take a wretch like me, someone fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power!
Zorba, you... Did you willingly endure Luis's spell? Did you let him twist your form?
So it's true then. No matter someone's tribe, he can turn them human.
What the hell is worth that? You call this a man of power? Luis turned you into an abomination.
Call me what you wish. This is the form I desire. If Magla is a person's anxiety, why resist it? If you long to be liberated, you need only unleash it. In Lord Luis's world, strength is the ultimate judge of all. Nothing else matters. It's freedom and fairness. We're moments from the dawn of a perfect new world.
And how many sacrifices do you reckon it'll cost?
What does it matter? What world was ever won without sacrifice? No, to be bled on an altar so fair and just, it's a noble and beautiful thing. Lord Luis strives to build us a utopia, and I, not you, shall be first to make it my home. You were dealt a winning hand in the game of life. By sheer chance! You have everything I never will. I will not let you soil our new world. You'll die before you ever set foot on liberated ground. With this power, I nurtured under Lord Luis, I will deny you everything!
Awesome. Oh, that's so cool.
Die! All of you die! There's no place for parasites like you in our new world!
What point is there to a new world if it costs innocent lives to make it?
Save your breath, Stroll. He is beyond reason.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile! I'm not here to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
This is why he fought for Luis so desperately? To become that? Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
It is awesome, though.
Now accept your fate. Sorry.
Why, hello there, treasure. Fast dancer. This might sting. Great job, Juna.
Let's come forth,
Now
royal
there's
soul!
something new.
Right, let's set things in motion, shall we?
Shut up and die!
I channel my power. You've hit their weakness.
You think yourself equal to a huge thief? Mustn't settle for the easy way. I'll use what I must.
Let's get rid of his hit rate.
Some darker arts.
This is just what I need. Going for the weak spot.
And then we'll do yeah.
Our world has no room for the likes of you!
I shall put all on the line.
Why
Now
won't you
accept
shut up
your
and die?
fate.
Rancor! Die!
I see your pain.
Stop flailing!
Hey, not so bad.
Mask dancer. Maybe not.
He doesn't really have any resistances though, so I could probably just start blowing his head up.
Fire.
Yeah, this is gonna be absolutely fine.
Better forward! Let's work together!
Although, let's just start wailing on him. Oh shit. Actually, he's part human. I should have a big damage bonus if I use my other thing.
Right. I've got
Our
to
world has no room for the
Give me
likes of you!
strength.
Now suffer!
I think I'm immune to all this shit.
Did he just
Oh shit.
transform?
That's kinda cool.
I'll use what I must. There's a better way.
I like that.
Thief.
That's super cool. He looks pretty
Some
resistant
darker
to
arts.
up and die.
Should still be okay though, right?
I am meant for his world. My new form proves I'm worthy.
Let's just do like the royal sword.
Fall.
No holding back.
Since he's a human, they should smash his fucking head in. No.
Our world has no room for the likes of you.
Damn, that didn't do much at all.
Your struggles are pointless.
My
Feel
strength.
so heavy.
Limitless magma flows through me.
He still has his own debuffs though.
Rancor.
Be nice if I can get him to miss.
Mask dancer.
That's right. We'll make use of this.
Great job, Juna.
Why won't
Come
you
forth,
shut up
royal
and die?
They're weak to fire. Let's heat this place up.
Although, I'm gonna spend a thing just to give some mana back to... Where's the MP one? Oh yeah, there we go. To Yufa.
Thank you. Here I go.
Let's just bump that a little
channel
bit.
my power.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Hit their weakness.
I am meant for his world. My new form proves I'm worthy.
My new form.
Some darker arts.
Limitless magma flows through me. Limitless magma flows through me.
So you're just gonna keep taking care of that buff for yourself?
To help everyone. Hear my prayer.
Watch me.
This might sting. Great job, Juna.
I will fight with
Now
pride.
we're weak
I'm all
for the
prepared.
field.
Forward.
How's this?
Oh shit, I used the wrong fucking move, I think. Yeah, I wasn't meant to do that.
I can do this. Has no room for the likes of
I was meant to use the, what was it called? The darkness one.
Yufa hit their weakness.
Teeth. Rancor.
Mask dancer. Going for the weak spot.
Why won't you shut up and die?
By this power.
Out in the open. Quick, we've got to seize our chance.
Die! How dare
Nice
you!
one, Captain.
Oh, so he just kind of bounces between
Looks
them.
like we can't brute force through
Summoner.
this one.
I channel my power.
So I guess it's just turn-based when he swaps.
Yufa hit their weakness.
Our world has no room for the likes of you.
Some darker arts.
I'll show you.
Raging fire.
They sure don't give up easy.
Enemies of Lord Luis.
Oh, you're in the wrong neighborhood, son.
Please allow me.
Let's do this!
God damn.
Damn it! Not again! Lord Luis!
Insane.
Not bad.
You should have stayed in your little defense mode.
I'll strive for greater heights.
intoxicating.
Damn it! Why? Why does this world keep rejecting me?
How could you push your body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba. Tis a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too, deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they'll live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis. Why can't you see that?
No fucking chance in hell.
I get it now. Zorba,
You're the only one who understood everything Luis wanted. And fought for it anyway.
I don't care if I'm just a stepping stone. Lord Luis can build his world on my corpse. A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
A place where only the chosen may live doesn't sound like fucking equality at all. Man, you sure love falling off things.
Zorba.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
Tell and I never knew how to deal with him. Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help.
I don't think so.
Was it really Luis who did this to Zorba? Or...
We can't waver now. I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone. However badly Zorba wished for it. If Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors? It's all a fallacy in the end.
a fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen? His ambitions are just dead selfish?
I mean, yeah, he's gonna destroy the world. He's gonna let anyone who can't kill a human get killed by a fucking human.
I don't know if I buy it myself. Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
That's the thing. I don't think he even has been fucking lying. I think he has just been telling the truth, and he's just been saying he's gonna be doing some fucking evil shit.
There might be something else to this.
But Zorba never turned against him, in deed or in heart. And he still twisted him like that. It wasn't for his protection.
Speaking of which, he mentioned something curious at the end. He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad.
Yeah.
I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
What's something different than this shit?
No point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we may do what must be done.
Was Zorba the guard for the last statue?
Time to go!
I can sense the presence of a king's servant nearby. This is the final one. Shall we go? Wait, oh, is this just a corridor? I can't go down? Yeah. Let's wait for Zorba. This is... oh, never mind. This is the last statue, right? Yes, 'tis the last of the king's servants. Once this one falls, that should snuff out the root of this chaos.
But
What's with these dragon statues anyway? Why would the royal palace be full of monuments made to drain away the people's sanity? That may not be their intended use. Indeed, Luis may have twisted them for his own ends.
Even so.
All that matters is that they play a part in his plan, and they must. Otherwise, he'd not have left abominations to guard each one. If he saw fit to protect these devices, then they're bound to be serving his aims somehow.
What?
His aims? Are these statues attuned to the royal magic? An answer best heard from Luis with a sword at his throat. Destroying the statues come first for now.
I suppose.
True enough. Aether, please destroy it. Hopefully this will calm the capital down. Hey, voices. I hear them again. Hey, this one's dead loud. Is it coming from the royal capital? If it's loud, it's gotta be Batlin. Oh, maybe it's Eurus. Oh shit.
What's that? Something just fell out of the sky.
Whoa! It looks like a dead human!
It's not a human. A person? But the body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
I know this face. Is this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
No. Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, he'd be long dead. Wait. Has he been alive this whole time? Was he turned into a monster?
I told you, didn't I? It's just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing! Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people! Luis has lied to all of you!
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us.
Oh, come off it! You can't just take Luis at his word, people! This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men!
This was Luis's doing. If that's the case, even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us.
This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens, if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to save the world.
But what if he turns us all into monsters?
About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth? Is that?
Oh shit.
Well, well.
Huh, okay. Didn't expect these guys to show up.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
Those voices just now. That was Batlin, and the others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
Finally, a reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
Indeed. The sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. All Luis has to offer them is insanity.
It seems as though the people have returned to their senses. Hey, number 2.
So, none of the king's servants remain.
Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
My magic? I deceive no.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence. So be it. Come to the throne. With the power of the royal scepter in my hands, I will give you what you deserve.
You have the royal scepter. Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country. I'll be waiting.
His voice has fallen silent.
Wait, so Luis got his hands on the royal scepter. This is bad. Extremely bad.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
Hurry.
We cannot allow him to use the royal scepter. Make haste to the throne room. Okay. Damn, Luis was acting so bloody confident because he already had the scepter.
No.
I don't think that's the only reason. He knows something. A powerful secret. This is where he spoke to... Oh, that's the throne room just up ahead. He must prevent whatever he has planned. If he uses the royal scepter, it'll be the end. This is where he took off his... There it is. His little prosthetic thingamajigs. I'm going to go grab a drink and go to the toilet real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Right, there's his little, like, cat-eared gamer headset he was wearing to pretend to be a Clemar. Some familiar-looking horns have fallen, aren't these? Those belong to Luis. That would mean...
Luis.
He's actually an elder. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him.
Let's hurry.
God, that shit'll always be funny to me. Oh, right. Let's get healed up.
What now?
Although, let me... I feel like...
Yep.
I don't see Magler at the door, though.
Yep.
Is it going to give me, like, the point of no return thing?
Is all well.
Okay, past this is the throne room where Luis waits. We cannot turn back now. Are you prepared? No.
Right.
Right. So this really is the end, huh? Right. Trip back to town, then.
What now?
Oh shit, one sec. Let me... Heisme.
I have retained my edge.
Depletes all of an enemy's turn icons if their attack is dodged. Beautiful and disgusting. God, 99 fucking agility. Basilio, you're gonna fall a little short, my man. I'm very sorry. I sincerely tried as well. Max HP. Juna keeps dying, so I'm gonna put it on you. Do I have any of those Adrian's thingamajigs? Why can't I use these? Maybe I just have to go back a little bit. If I return to the Magla Hollow, maybe I can use one there.
Just a sec.
Oh, really? What? Really? Shit, man. Okay. That's kind of a bummer. But alright then. Guess I'll never get to upgrade those weapons. Let's get some MP in everyone then. Do we have any more of those foods as well? 1, 2, and then we'll just use 1 of the fresh steam buns. That should be fine, probably. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. Kind of. This can't be the point of no return. Though.
Yep.
I feel like you should get the point of no return message before, you know, before you hit it. Let's go. We'll get the Royal Scepter back for certain. There's no way we'll let him do as he pleases any longer.
Such a countenance. So you truly are the Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the Royal Scepter. Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure, but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Sorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong a force? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor?
Is it like, can it only be used by like, is it just pretty much redirection for anxiety or some shit?
One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew Magla not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
So they essentially just kind of keep powering him up because it's the only thing that kind of keeps them going.
Absurd. And how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation.
God damn.
The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
So is are you preparing for some kind of crazy grand spell?
That's who they really are.
So the king's servants created the massive magla flow from the vast magla throughout the kingdom, but that in itself was born of the people.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shape the royal magic anew. All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people.
And those who can handle it, and those who can't will become humans?
Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
So, in these situations, when he says new humans, is he talking like elder, essentially?
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects.
But the only reason I managed to survive that is because I had literally every goddamn advantage going for me. I had these homies, I had, you know, I had the mother voice ghost and more and shit.
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Sorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
All just to felt like force small magla into the air and into the goddamn scepter.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world.
Why do you say first culling? Are you going to do it more than once?
You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince. Born of Elven blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
Should we see if we get like a band ending? Should we see if it like lets us accept like a bad ending? That would be quite interesting. Let's give that a crack, shall we?
Hey, really? Are you hesitating now?
Why hesitate? Surely you of all people understand this ideology. Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you traveled. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty, but surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
Holy fuck, that's... yeah, okay, let's give it a crack.
You're absolutely right.
What? Are you serious?
There is logic in his words, but...
Please, tell me you're lying.
Oh, I feel so fucking bad.
Is there no way left to oppose him? Is that what you believe?
I feel so fucking bad.
How to end up like this?
Damn! What in the world is going on?
Oh god, I don't... Oh my god, I'm breaking my own fucking heart.
No.
A wise decision.
No. Prince.
Your
Highness.
At this point, what can we do but try to change our perspective? Maybe this is better than prolonging the cycle of injustice.
What are you saying? Is it that your cue to make an impassioned plea?
It's out of our hands now. It wasn't long ago I was living alone in an empty cavern. I'll have to appreciate that this will be better than that.
I don't believe this.
No one else seems to have objections.
Wait! This is not...
Why the agitation? I did say you would all survive this. Though, considering how you falter now, perhaps some may fall short of salvation. Trivial, nonetheless. Behold, the new world dawns.
Afterwards, the nation was transformed. It became a world of humans, with both Luis and the prince taking equal hand in its creation.
I don't like it.
On the day of that world's birth, it was also thus decided. All known history of the world before would henceforth be remembered as the tale of the fallen. As for what became of the world that followed, to the humans, the question is irrelevant.
Oh god, so everyone got had their intelligence absolutely just like, they just got fucking turned into monsters, no thoughts. No, 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 no. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay. Fantasy, okay. Yeah, good. Fantasy is ruined. Let's reload. Okay, good. Could you fucking... Good gravy. Good fucking gravy.
It's all well. I'm heading out.
Could you imagine if it like overwritten like all my saves? Okay.
I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
I detest injustice. No, I don't seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly! He's nothing like you!
Yeah, I'd never...
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you travel. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
The fairness you speak of is false.
He's got the right of it. Luis. It's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different. Be silent.
Oh, you didn't like that, did you, Luis? Tell him, Basilio.
I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
What's happening?
Oh shit, did he use it anyway? Except this time we, like, survived the culling. Oh.
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
Wait! Luis!
I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
Luis waffled on about his solipsistic ideals before disappearing into a storm of Magla. I can't sit here twiddling my thumbs. After him.
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure Magla.
We need our boy Neurus, that's what we need.
Maybe this is just what it looks like. When the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
Neurus will get us there.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
We must give chase somehow.
All aspirants to the throne.
This voice. Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's just as Luis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. The bastard always loved making a spectacle of this. Your Majesty, you were killed by Luis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he granted it.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideals I once believed in, I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince. My son. If thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis. That is a trial befitting one who would take the throne.
His Majesty's Magla has faded.
Traverse the skybound avatar.
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
Okay, so I got time to purify, thank God.
Hey! He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Count Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
'Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Eurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the scepters gathered, Magla. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient Magla should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight at the very last minute.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Let's give it a shot.
Save the country. I must defeat Luis and save the country, but first I'll have to get past the Magla storm to reach him. I should prepare thoroughly and wait for our day of departure.
You worked out some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the Ancient Sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the Royal Scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamics reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit. So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the Royal Scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
So there's more than that, even?
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home.
So it's just revenge?
So, you suppose it's for revenge?
But he's won. He's beaten the Sanctus Church. The Sanctus Church, every head they've got has essentially just been removed.
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the Ancient Sanctum after all.
That too.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk. Like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us. Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, of course.
You really are committed, huh? In any case, we'll confront Luis on the last day. Until then, Let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win this one for us.
Look at what Luis has made there. Unbelievable. We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
What's that about?
Unlock the entire map.
Here's where we are now.
The day of the hero draws near.
1 week.
We shall see the crowning of a new king. 7 days remain.
Okay. So, it seems Brigitte sent me a letter and some money while I was out traveling.
This here.
Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounds like you could use some support. Tread carefully now. Okay.
The deadline?
We have a few days until the day of the hero dawns. I want to be sure we're in tip-top shape before then, so we can cut through that massive Magler and give Luis what he deserves. Do not forget that Luis wields the royal scepter. We will truly need all of our strength and talents to win this fight. That means we've got to be at the top of our game, don't it? Anything we're missing? Now's the time to find it. After everything that's happened, we definitely cannot allow Luis to become king. Let's make sure we're ready. Don't leave anything undone. But I think I have done everything. But I guess I'll stop by the bounty place, but the final decisive battle will take place on October 26th, a day before the day of the hero, when the new king will be crowned. Defeating Luis will require substantial strength and power, spend time with your followers, and travel the world to repair your party. Just 6 days into our final battle. Phew, I'm getting nervous.
It'll be fine.
Don't worry, we'll win.
Pardon? Mister?
Mister, this is going to be your last fight, right? Miss Fabienne said so. Please do your best. I'm sure Papa is in the sky, watching over you. And I'm cheering for you too.
Luis is the only one left.
Let's see. Really?
Damn, really are just no quests, huh?
Please help us, Magnifica.
Can I talk with, more?
Now, where was I?
Just got anything to say to me? Can I open the fucking Book of Apocalypse yet?
I've been waiting.
No? No? Book?
What's this?
That... alright?
Huh. Maybe it's just not for anything. I mean, if there was any time to open it, surely it would be now. Hey, Basilio. Luis is waiting for us up there. Suppose if there's one thing you can count on the man for, he'd never run from a fight.
Hey, mister.
Oh, and it's Idol's Day. Fantastic.
Now then.
We can't do anything but wait for the final battle to take place on the day of the hero. I'm sure you must be tense. How about some meditation? Right, there's lock and load for the final time. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay, some slash gloves would be very nice for you. But I'll sort that in a sec. The Edge of Calamity. Yep. We'll give that to you.
Oh, nice.
The Lance of Judgment. Increases the chance of counter skills activating. Disgusting, I'll take it.
Indeed.
Increases damage against human-type monsters. Yes.
Ooh.
I still feel like I'm missing some items that maybe I should have got in there somehow. But at least I did get some pretty good shit.
What now?
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, maybe I can give one of these to you, yeah. You can take the, not those, what was it? The Clawbreaker. Okay, that's that then. Can I bathe? Can I use the, like the bathe in the Gauntlet Runner? We must await the day of our battle. Do what you must so we can approach it without regret. I still haven't had the chance to use these bath salts. No. In that case, maybe we should just set out and I can just kind of ride around and hop in the tub.
Looks like everyone's here.
We'll have to pick like a...
Now then.
How far do I fly her then?
What's that about?
I can't go until it's the last day, can I?
Up for a challenge, eh?
Here we are then.
2 days. This is once a bandit stronghold, inaccessible by air, of course, though we haven't heard otherwise, there may still be monsters inside. Yes. Let's go.
Great. Let's move
Okay,
out.
here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there.
What to pick?
God damn, it's been a while since I had the telltale rattling of this thing just kind of running. I mean, if we're going right into the battle, we're not going to need much MP items.
To me,
It brings me joy to stir people's heart and offer comfort with my songs, but I can't make people stop fighting. That's the extent of my powers at the moment, but I'll never stop trying, and you know what? I bet I'll get there as long as I'm with you all. Yeah, we'll make a coney stew. It's essentially a panacea, isn't it? Meat with a bit of chew could be nice, but I prefer a braise, low and slow. When it melts the moment it hits your tongue, truly exceptional. Though that method does take forever.
Even so.
Still, time should not deter you from taste, and once you taste it, you'll want to keep doing it. I begin preparing food with a stroll. Season it well, and then cook it until it starts to brown.
Got it?
It already looks good enough to eat, but we must endure.
Got it.
All that's left is to let it soak in its flavour. We must control the heat carefully now to keep our eyes on the prize. The aroma is surely whetting your appetite, but don't give in. The juice is precious, and not a single drop can be wasted. Amazing! The dish Stroll and I made is dripping with flavour and depth. It's coney stew, nicely done, if I do say so myself. You've earned first taste, I say. I can't believe we went from, like, betraying everything we stood for and dooming the world to a nice cooking session with Stroll. So I believe we can only do this at night, right?
Let's not.
Yes. In that case, more MP for Eutha, I suppose.
What do you want to do? Well then.
Let's pray for Eutha.
Then...
I reached out to the Dragon God. I returned to the group with Gallica.
Coming into view is the village of Ligno, a frequent stop for capital-bound
Village of
peddlers and
Ligno.
merchants, experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs, gather here with rare goods found nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Giving it some thought?
What's that in here? Do you want to make a quick detour? Let's stop. Is this where the rare weapons are? Noisy as usual here, eh? I've taken quite a liking to this place. There are so many rare finds here. Just keep an eye on our purse strings. Oh please, when I shop I use my own funds. I would never dip into our coffers. Now come on, let's do some shopping. Never mind. Oh. We'll be fine. Although maybe we should buy some. Now we've got loads.
Hey.
Yeah, let's book it. Let's get going.
Hey.
I wonder if I can just kind of stay at the
Runner
dungeon.
arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
I'm going to spend the next 6 days boiling myself into soup.
All right then.
Been a hot minute. Okay. It's a bath cask. A leisurely soak in here should relieve fatigue and anxiety in my mind and body. I might even get some mag as well. Well, man, maybe I should put something in the hot water. Check bath salts. Maximum MP. Maximum HP. Strength. Strength, that's pretty good. Magic. Whoops, what was that one? Oh, we'll use the Rainbow Bath Blossom then. Oh, there we are. It's a bath with Rainbow Bath Blossom in it. A range of colour shimmers atop the water like a rainbow. My body may melt away in this astonishing comfort. As my fatigue and anxiety evaporate, I feel like I've been lifted towards the heavens. I obtained mag from the bath. But I got out of the bath and went back to cooling off for a bit.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 6 days remain.
What to pick?
Okay, Yufa. More MP for you.
What do you want to do? Well then. Then...
Okay.
The Gauntlet Runner finds itself.
I'm gonna check if I camp here. I wonder if it'll let me.
Sand and rock, dug out by bandits over untold years.
If I can just kind
There were
of
once
like
treasures
take a bath
hoarded in
again.
Sprawling paths, but with the arrival of the monsters, only a vast labyrinth remains. The party wanders into the caves, now merely the wreckage of the bandits' dreams.
Oh, there you are. Glad I caught up with you. Well, I heard you lot were coming. I rushed here right away. Just couldn't keep still. This place is like my back garden, you know? Don't be afraid to rely on me, Kay. Wabam! Yeah, we're just going to be hanging out having baths, so...
Okay then. Let's call it here.
Oh, change of plans. Then I guess we're splitting up for the moment.
Now then.
What lurks below?
That's where you want to go. It's your call.
Yeah, can I just hang out here forever?
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
With this being my final destination, could I just stay?
All right then.
Whoops. Oh, fuck! I cocked up. I cocked up so bad. That was... dumbass. Fuck me.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 5 days remain.
Only a few more days of camping ahead of us. To be honest, I'm most fearful at the thought of going back to those cramped beds. 4 days until we do this thing. Let's make the most of the time we have left. Where should we go next as a group? I don't want to go anywhere. I want to live on the Gauntlet Runner. And I can. I can just live here. Dope.
What do you want to do? Well then.
We're gonna pray for Yufa again.
Then...
All right then.
Just a camping trip with the crew at this point, right? I didn't think this is how we were going to spend, like, the last few. Is it? Let's just check the salts again. Which was the strength salt? Uncle Electros. Okay, that's what we'll use. I feel both my muscles and my mind relax. I got out of the bath and went back after cooling off for a bit.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 4 days remain.
We'll head back to the town when we have 2 days remaining.
Luis.
I wonder what Luis must be feeling in the days leading up to this final battle. Maybe I shouldn't care. 3 days until our attack. Not long left, but I'm sure we can make the most of it.
What do you want to do?
Okay, in fact, maybe I'll spend here... I'm gonna hang out here today, and then I'll leave tomorrow. Although, can I go there from anywhere?
What should I do?
I'll be able to go there from anywhere.
What do you want?
Yufa, more mana for you, Yufa.
Then...
I might not be able to use the bathtub with this horrible weather out.
All right then.
Yeah, this might just be another day of praying for Yufa.
What?
Yeah, it's not safe going on deck with weather like this. The monsters are more vicious too. Let's stay inside. Alright. Praying for you for it is.
What do you want to do? Well then.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 3 days remain.
3 days remain. Is it going to automatically take me there on the final day?
Just around the corner.
All that remains now is our duel with Luis, one final battle to decide the fate of this land. That's right, ready or not, we only have 2 days left until we face off. Let's leave no stone unturned.
What should I do?
Oh, the weather's still fucking horrible too. Oh well.
What do you want to do? Well then.
All right then.
Oof. Okay, you for.
What do you want to do?
Time to pray. Here we go.
Then.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 2 days remain.
Okay. Only a few more days of camping ahead of us. To be honest, I'm most fearful at the thought of going back to those cramped beds. 1 day left until we do this thing. Let's make the most of the time we have left.
What do you want to do?
Okay, so in this case, this is where we're going to leave things.
What should I do?
And I have a feeling that the next time we play may be the last time we play. So, in that case, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.
What now?
Bye-bye.